YouTube, what's going on, boys? We're back for another video. And for today's video, boys, we're going to be taking a look at the best budget beast substitutes for your weekend league team for this weekend or for any weekend. But boys, we have some of the best players, and hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Before anything, leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, turn on the post notifications, you know, all the BS. But if you also are interested in playing co-op with me or playing co-op with other people or playing against me, whatever, join the Discord. It is going to be linked in the description of the video. I'm going to be streaming every Saturday, but if you ever want to play with me or against me, that's going to be every Friday and Saturday. So if you want to be in the stream or something, stop on by. It's going to be every Saturday. The schedule should be in the description, so yeah. But boys, enough of that. Let's get right into the video. Looking at the best substitute players, in my opinion, and I know some pro players use some of these players, but ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start off with these four right here because for me, I enjoy using them, and when I come up against them, they're friggin' nasty, but they're not my top three. But boys, Richarlison, he's probably the most expensive one, so I wouldn't really consider him a budget one, but he's still a really, I don't know about, like, he's just always cracked out every time I use him, or every time I come up against him. He's just always scoring for me or against me. So looking at the stats that I do have for him, 23 games played, 11 goals scored, 16 assists, which isn't the best. However, the reason why I don't have that many goals with him is just because I put him as a left wing or left attacking mid when I do either 4-2-3-1 or 4-4-2 because my striker is Ansu Fati. But 4-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot, and if you put Hunter on him, he's just gonna be nasty. The only bad thing is you have to keep in mind that every substitute has 5-player chemistry as a base, so it's gonna be -6. So just make sure you put a Hunter on him just to increase some of those stats. But just keep that in mind with every single substitute. I don't know why that is. I guess it's just to balance it out when you bring in a substitute in the late minutes. But next up, Felipe Anderson. Oh, and I forgot to mention the player traits on Richarlison too. He has flair and technical dribbler. For Felipe Anderson, finesse shot and flair and speed dribbler. Boys, not only is he good at dribbling, but if you are open and could take a finesse shot, he is going to make it 9 times out of 10 as long as you do the right decision making. But boys, put a Hunter on him just to improve that finishing, and trust me, if you don't want to shoot with him, that's completely fine. He's also a nice player to use on the wing. Or as a striker, like I said, but just make sure you put something to improve that finishing. But again, this isn't my top 3. This is just some nice recommendations. And then he also does have 4-star, and he's pretty cheap as well. He's like 5,000, 6,000 coins on Xbox. For the next one, this guy, if I come up against him or I use him in the draft, he is always scoring goals. EA, I guess, decided to make their cover boys just cracked out this year like they always do. But boys, 5'11", 5-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. He does have some good player traits as well. Outside the foot shot, flair, playmaker, technical dribbler. And he has some decent stats as well. But put a Hunter on him and he's going to do some nice damage for you. Either on your starting 11 or, like I said, as a substitute. But again, these are just recommendations. But I know every time João Felix comes up against me, he's just doing some random BS goal that I'm pretty sure not even Cristiano Ronaldo could score. But João Felix could freaking do it. Next up, Carrasco. I don't know. Like this guy, speed dribbler, long shot taker, and flair trait. His dribbling is just amazing, honestly. His shooting is decent and his pace is really good. So if you want to put him as a striker, this is one of the top tier guys. However, it's not the best out of my top 3. But boys, he's a nice player to bring out in the 60th minute when a lot of opponents' defenses are already tired. He's going to be a nice player to have. But boys, these are just the top 4, or my, I guess, recommendations, not really top 4. But boys, these are the top 3. And if you are coming up against Gomez, and I know a lot of people are going to have Gomez in the team, or Diego Carlos, these guys are their kryptonite. Trust me on that. Boys, starting off with my number 3, we do have Quincy Promes. I know Techs love to use this guy, and for good reason. 4-star weak foot, 5-star skills, some really good pace, nice shooting, nice passing, and nice dribbling. He does have flair, speed dribbler, and outside the foot shot. If this guy had the freaking finesse trait, I'm pretty sure he would be just even more better. But he doesn't, which is completely fine. But put something to improve his shooting because he already has some nice speed. And boys, if you do bring him out in the 60th minute, then that's a GG. As long as you know how to do some skill moves and a little bit of dribbling, you're just fine. You're going to make some really, really nice plays, and you're going to make your opponent not be too happy. So Quincy Promes is my top 3 for me personally. He's just a nice player to bring out. For number 2, boys, if you watch my videos, you will know so much about this guy because he's just completely insane this year. And once he does get a team of the year or team of the season card or something better, he's going to be even freaking better, boys. If he gets 1 in form, he's going to go to an 86 overall, and a lot of people are just going to start taking notice of him. So trust me when I tell you he's a top tier freaking striker, especially if we bring him out in the last couple of minutes of the game. 4-star. The main thing about him that I love about this guy, he has the flair trait. Not only that, but the power header trait, boys. So if you love to freaking cross, and there's a lot of you that love to cross, this guy is your guy. And I'm sorry to everybody who does not like coming up against him, but for content purposes, yeah, we're going to make this little video exposing the truth. Nah, but really though, 83 strength as well. So if you come up against, like I said, that Diego Carlos, he's going to put up a good fight against him. Or Gomez, same thing with him. And boys, 86 finishing. Put a hunter on this man, and I promise you he's going to play top tier, especially in the last minutes of the game. But ladies and gentlemen, I don't even know where to begin with this man. Coming in at number 1, Ansu Fati. Look at the stats I have for him, and this is all Division 3 games. And I know Division 3 is not Division 1, but still Division 3 has some really, really good opponents. And ladies and gentlemen, 33 games played, 30 goals scored, 17 assists. What else can you say from a freaking winger? And I love to put this guy as my striker. So even if you cannot afford his player of the month, his informer card is just as good as long as you do put the dead eye on him. So make sure you put a dead eye on him, and he's going to be nasty. Trust me when I say that. Coming in at 5'10", like I said, 4-star. And look at the stats, man. 92 jumping, so 5'10 with 92 jumping can win you some headers, but obviously he's not going to be scoring that many, but still, he does have some nice traits: speed dribbler, outside the foot shot, and a technical dribbler. So trust me, his dribbling stats are just crazy, man. 87, what can he do? Like, what are we doing here? Like, Ansu Fati is just nasty, man. Trust me, he's really fast. His shooting is really good, and with the dead eye, like I said, his shot power does increase. Here, let me show you guys my main team, just to show you guys his real stats. But just keep in mind, it's a 5 chemistry thing, so obviously some stats are going to be increased, some of them are going to be decreased. But boys, look at this. Like, what are we saying when we come up against this guy? With his freaking shooting, 90 attack positioning, 98 finishing. Shot power is going to be like 90 something. Long shots is an 87, and then penalties, we're just looking nasty, boys. And then with his curve, 80, which isn't the best. Short passes is almost a 99, or it is a 99 if I'm not mistaken. And then his vision is just an 88. So boys, this guy, I cannot emphasize enough how good Ansu Fati is this year. And trust me, if you want to do his player of the month, he's a freaking stud. But if you cannot afford his player of the month, that's completely fine. Get his inform as well. But just put a dead eye on him, and he's going to do some work for you in this weekend league. Trust me. So that's going to be it for this video, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. Hopefully you guys do find this useful. This is going to be my little weekend league team, so hopefully we can do some damage against some defenses. But boys, hopefully this helped. I don't know what else to say. Good luck. Have fun. I'll see you on the next one, boys. I love y'all, and peace out, babies. Bye.
I can feel your